They found her in pieces, scattered across a frozen lake. But her face was untouched, almost peaceful, and on her lips, a smile. The kind of smile that doesn't belong on a corpse. The kind of smile that keeps detectives awake at night. This is the story of Elena Graves, a 23-year-old art student from Ash Hollow, Minnesota, who went missing in December of 2004. She was last seen leaving her studio at 10:17 p.m. Surveillance showed her walking alone, carrying a large sketchbook, bundled up in the snow. She never made it home. The next morning, her roommate called the police. A missing person report was filed. But Elena was just one of 3 women who disappeared that same week. Within a 30-mile radius, authorities told the public it was likely unrelated, that maybe they'd just run away. But locals knew better. Something was stalking their town, and it wasn't human. For days later, fishermen discovered a trail of red on the ice of Spirit's Mirror Lake. Not blood, paint, thick red paint, splattered across the surface, leading toward a frozen circle in the center. There, beneath a thin sheet of shattered ice, they saw her, Elena, or what was left of her. Her body had been meticulously dismembered, arms and legs arranged like an art installation, each one positioned deliberately. But her torso was gone. Only her head remained, resting perfectly upright in the center of the ice. And her face? No signs of trauma. No bruises. No cuts. Just wide, lifeless eyes. And a frozen smile, as if she had accepted everything. Investigators were baffled. There were no footprints. No drag marks. No tire tracks. Forensics found something even more disturbing. The paint wasn't oil, acrylic, or watercolor. It was pigment made from human ash. And they discovered more paint inside her mouth, as if someone, or something, had filled her before laying her down like a canvas. Local rumors began to spread fast. Some said it was a satanic ritual. Others believed it was the work of a serial killer obsessed with beauty. But one theory was darker than the rest. A retired profiler, who had worked on several classified FBI cult cases, came forward anonymously. He claimed Elena's murder matched a pattern dating back to the 1940s. Dozens of young women across the country, found in lakes, rivers, or caves, all arranged, all with that same unnatural smile. None with a torso. The case files were marked confidential, then buried. But the profiler had a name for it. He called it the Artist Protocol. According to his theory, a hidden network, possibly a cult, or even a covert program, was selecting women with high emotional sensitivity and creative potential. They were taken, studied, then used. For what purpose? He said their bodies were repurposed to express something no human hand could replicate. It wasn't just murder. It was installation. Elena's case was closed in 2006. Ruled as a deranged lone killer. The media moved on. But then, something strange happened. In 2012, an anonymous art blog posted a high-resolution photo. It showed Elena's severed head on display, mounted, framed in gold, displayed in a gallery with no name, no location, no artist's signature. The post vanished within hours, but not before hundreds of users downloaded it. When authorities tried to trace the source, the domain redirected to a military IP address. Coincidence? Or something far more disturbing? To this day, Elena's torso has never been found, and no one knows who posed her body on the lake. But some believe the smile wasn't placed by force. They believe it was willing, that maybe she understood what was coming. Or worse, that she wasn't killed at all, but transformed into something else. So what do you think? Is this the work of a sadistic artist? A ritualistic cult? Or evidence of a hidden government project meant to explore the limits of human expression? Comment your theory below, because in this case, the line between art and horror has been erased.